Alright, so this is a dubbing project that I just created in ElevenLabs, and basically with this tool you can upload a video or provide a video from YouTube or TikTok, and then you can make the speakers to talk in a different language. And what's unique about the dubbing feature in this platform is that the voices are going to be the same as the original character. So it's the same voice but different language, and not to mention it is still able to maintain the same tonality and emotion in the dubbed version. So let me just give you one example. Let's play this video.
只是出现演出结束后就走。你准备好笑了吗？这是一个很棒的戴夫查普尔的故事。我在。
Okay, so that was the conversation between Joe Rogan and Kevin Hart. And the original language was obviously English, but now these people are talking in Chinese. So in this tutorial, I'll show you how you can use the dubbing feature in ElevenLabs. And trust me, it is very simple. You don't actually have to use this editor at all. And there is a simple way to actually get that done in less than 5 minutes. So let me show you how you can do it. Let's navigate to ElevenLabs.io. And then let's log in with your own account. And maybe there is something here that you need to know about the dubbing feature. It is very expensive in a way that it's going to take a lot of credits because it's the duration of the video will affect the credit consumption on your account. So if you have a 1 minute video, it's going to be cheaper than, let's say, 10 minute or 1 hour video. So just one thing that you need to know before using this feature. Now, under the product section, you want to navigate to dubbing. And then go to this button, click this button that says create a dub. And I'm going to create a new project. Let's call this project my dubbing project. And the source language is going to be English. The target language is going to be, let's say I want to try Japanese. Now, by the way, you can actually select multiple languages. You can select, let's say, on top of Japanese, I can add French or also German, but I'm going to make things simple, so I'll just translate the content into just one language, which is Japanese. Now, you can select the source of the video. It could be from your computer, from YouTube, TikTok, etc. But in this case, I'll just upload a video, which is actually the same video as I showed you earlier. Okay, just 1 minute video, and now we have these options that look very interesting. So there's the option to create a dubbing project, and basically if you enable this option, this tool, the dubbing tool from ElevenLabs, will actually create a dubbing project that look like this, so you can modify a lot of things. And this tool is very useful if you want to, let's say, change the tonality, or maybe you want to add some sound effect, or you want to do a lot of things like basic editing. You can enable that option. But if you just want to keep things simple and straightforward, and you just want to create a dubbing for a video, and that's about it, then you don't have to enable this option. So if you don't enable that, basically you will get something that look like this. If I open this project, there's nothing, there's no editor at all. I can just see the preview and then download the video, and that's about it. So that's wonderful if you are not very technical and just want to use the feature very quickly. But in this case, I'll just enable that because there are a few things that I want to talk about in this dubbing project. Now, there is this unique option to actually reduce the number of credit usage by 50% if you actually allow ElevenLabs to add watermark into the video. And yes, I'm using the paid version, but I can actually intentionally add a watermark to make the credit to be a lot cheaper. That actually could be a trick that you can try, because let's say you just want to get the audio, you can actually download the audio content only, and then you can use a different video editor to stitch the original video and the new audio together. And there's going to be no watermark because the watermark is only on the video that was created by ElevenLabs. So again, that could be a workaround or a technique that you can try to make the credit usage to be a lot cheaper. Anyway, after that, you can specify the number of speakers, which would be 2 people. And you can specify the time range, but that is optional. And also you can disable voice cloning, but honestly, I think that's the greatest feature, so I'm not going to disable that. And after you're done with the content and with all the settings, you can click create dub and just wait. So this process could take quite some time. Usually about, for every minute, it's going to take about 2 or 3 minutes. So if you have a 10-minute video, then expect 30 minutes of the processing by ElevenLabs. So I'll just skip forward and show you the result, and I'll show you a few things that you can do afterwards. Alright, so the project has been created. I'm going to open it. And basically, you'll see something that look like this. It is actually akin to a typical video editor, but it is probably a lot less complicated and only focus on the dubbing stuff, dubbing feature stuff. Alright, so on the left side, you'll see this speaker cards, and there is also the video preview, and down here you can see some clips that actually generated or created based on the audio in this video. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit so we can see all the speakers, all the clips. And here I do recommend to actually specify maybe the name of the speaker. Like for example, the speaker 1 would be Joe Rogan and speaker 2 will be Kevin Hart. It's just a best practice to keep things organized. There you go. And here there is the background noise. Actually, yeah, it will isolate the background noise, so you have the option to actually remove some background noise, like maybe there is a song running in the background, or maybe there is a people talking in the background. You can actually disable it. You can right click and delete, and then or you can also just select the clip and reduce the volume to 0, because it will basically accomplish the same thing. Anyway, I'm going to press Ctrl Z because I just want to undo the previous action. Now let's just play this video, and later I'm going to show you how you can preview the dub version.
Show up at shows. If he wanted to do a show, he would show up at a comedy club. No money, just show up. Do a show after the show is over.
Are you ready to laugh? It's a great Dave Chappelle story.
Okay, so here the benefit of using the editor is that sometimes the dub version is actually not quite great. Like for example, maybe the dubbing version is a bit too fast or too slow, or maybe the tonality just doesn't feel right. The editor allows you to modify the section that you think is not feeling right. So let's just preview the Japanese version. You can click this, and you'll see that there are other clips that were created, because now we have the original and the dub version. I'm going to play the video again.
コメディクラブに現れるんです。お金はいらず、ただ現れて集合して、週が終わったら帰るんです。
笑う準備はできていますか？素晴らしい。デイブ・シャペルの話です。私はシアトルに。
Okay, so in the editor, you can actually trim the clip. You can click this section and then drag it to the left or to the right if you want to make things to be actually faster or slower. And if the tonality or the emotion just doesn't feel right, you can actually click the clip, and then you can click this regenerate button. So it will create new audio, but still from the same content. But now we probably can get a slightly different audio, because every single time it's generated a new audio, it's going to be a bit different. So we got a new audio right here. And also you can add some sound effect if you want to. It is apparently a possibility. Like for example, I'm going to add the sound effect right here, and let's add it around here. And I want to add a sound effect, let's say okay, let's say dog barking. Let's generate the audio. Okay, let's play the audio.
ただショーに現れるだけでした。ショーをやりたければコメディクラブに現れるんです。お金は揺らず、ただ現れてショーをして、ショーが終わったら帰るんです。
Alright, so yeah, that's one thing that you can do. And of course, there are other things that you can do, but that's basically the benefit of using the editor in the dubbing tool in ElevenLabs. Now, to get this video with a new language, you can click export, and you can select whether you want to download the Japanese, the original, or maybe some other language that you choose. And you can download this as MP4, or you can also, again, just download it as a MP3 video, and then you can use other video editors to remove the watermark quite easily. But in this case, I'll just download the MP4 version, click export, and just wait, and later you can download the video with a new language. So yeah, that's basically how you can use the dubbing feature from ElevenLabs. It is very simple and it's very useful, especially if you have content and you want to expand the presence of your company or your branding to other countries or other markets. So that's basically it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.